If ParashockX says any pronouns, the video ends. A Blender video. Okay. Today, Parashock will be doing a very simple and basic tutorial on how to use Blender. Only the very basics. So if the viewers of Parashock would like to follow along, the viewers are welcome to do so. Parashock will begin now. When Parashock wants to move the camera in Blender, ParashockX clicks on the middle mouse button to move the camera around like so, pressing and holding the middle mouse button. When Parashock presses and holds Shift along with the middle mouse button, the camera will move around like so. Again, when Parashock just clicks on the middle mouse button, the camera rotates around. But when Parashock also presses Shift along with the middle mouse button, the camera will move like so. When Parashock wants to zoom into an object, Parashock will scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in. When Parashock wants to zoom out again, Parashock simply scrolls the mouse wheel back. That is the basics on how to move the camera. When Parashock wants to move an object, Parashock left clicks the set object, for example, the cube. The cube is now highlighted in orange to indicate that it is now selected. Parashock presses G to move this object around anywhere Parashock wants. When left clicking, it'll apply the object movement. When Parashock does not want that, ParashockX simply clicks on Control Z, Control plus C, to undo what Parashock did. When Parashock wants to move the object again, presses G, but Parashock doesn't want to apply it. Parashock simply right-clicks to revert it back. To move an object in a certain angle, Parashock presses G again, and ParashockX can click on either X, Y, or Z to indicate the axis. Parashock clicks on X, and the object is stuck on the X axis. Parashock will right-click to cancel. Now Parashock clicks on G again to move object. Now Parashock presses Y to make it get stuck on the Y axis. Right-click to cancel. Now, for the last one, Parashock clicks on G and then Z to move the object on the Z axis. Now, Parashock will right-click to cancel. Now, to begin the tutorial, Parashock will be teaching the viewers how to make a very, very simple snowman. So first of all, Parashock will left-click the object and then press Delete to delete the object. And now Parashock wants to add a new object. To add new objects into Blender, Parashock will press Shift plus A together to bring up an option of adding objects. ParashockX moves over to Mesh and decides to add a UV sphere to add in a circular object. Now Parashock wants to select the object, presses G and then Z to move it up to be the head of the snowman. Parashock left click to confirm the placement. Now Parashock clicks off and wants to add 2 more circles. So Parashock presses Shift A again, goes over to Mesh, and adds in another UV sphere. But Parashock wants to make sure this circle is bigger than the head. So Parashock, in order to increase the size of this circle, will make sure the object is selected, and then Parashock clicks on the letter S for scale. And then Parashock moves the mouse to scale the object outwards or inwards. And Parashock makes sure to scale it a little bigger than the head, and then left clicks to confirm it. And then Parashock makes sure the object is highlighted, presses G, and then Z to make sure the object only moves on the Z axis, and decides to move it up close to the head. And then finally Parashock clicks off the object and press Shift A to add in the last body, the last sphere. And again, Parashock makes sure the object is highlighted, presses S to make the bottom part of the body the biggest, and then left click to confirm, presses G and then Z to scale it, not scale, but to move the object upwards. Now the basic body structure of the snowman is ready. But Parashock says, why is the body so rough? Parashock wants the body to be smooth. So Parashock decides to click on the object, right clicks on the object, and clicks on Shade Smooth in order to smooth the object around. And Parashock is very pleased on how smooth the object is. Parashock decides to apply that to the other circles too. Clicks on it, right click, Shade Smooth. Click again, right click, Shade Smooth. And Parashock is very happy that the snowman is smooth. Now, Parashock wants to add details. So first, Parashock will add a nose. So again, Parashock clicks Shift A, goes to Mesh, and decides to add a cone. And then Parashock sees the cone is within the body. But to move the cone, Parashock presses simply G, Z, and then moves it upward. But in the off chance the viewer accidentally clicks off and wonders, how does the viewer click back into the cone again? Parashock directs the viewers to the scene collection. Simply click on the cone and it will re-highlight the object that the viewers want. And from there, Parashock will press on G to move and then Z to make sure the object only moves on the Z axis. And now Parashock wants to make sure this is a nose, not a little party hat. So Parashock wants to rotate this object. So Parashock clicks on the object and presses R to rotate, but it is not rotating properly. So Parashock must press on the axis. So Parashock wants to rotate it, let's say X axis, to rotate the nose through the X axis. But Parashock wants to be a perfectionist, wants to make sure the angle is perfect. So Parashock, while rotating, presses and holds Control to snap the rotation to be more precise. When Parashock is happy with the angle, Parashock left clicks to confirm the placement. Now the nose seems to be big, so Parashock will apply what he learned. Damn!